Tell me something good. Here we go. Let me change this background. Let me give y'all a little something else for the day. There you go. Here we
What up,
go.
Rich?
Johnny Wawa. What's up, baby boy?
What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, yo, I gotta go on Tim Lovell's podcast
Why?
because Charlie be saying some shit, man, that don't make that's not adding up.
Why? What did he say?
He said, "Yo, preacher came on the block." I'm like, "Yo, come on, man. Yo, come on, man. Yo. It's a lot of shit Charlie be saying. Yo, I want to let Tim Levels know. Yo, I'm the only nigga. Cocky Mo was there when they killed Jamio. When they killed Jamio, James Edward Bronson, that's his name. Cocky Mo seen me and my man, Jamio's right hand man, Larry, strapping up, get the
Listen,
guns and
listen,
all
listen,
that.
listen, listen, listen. This is not that kind of
Yo,
program.
yeah. Oh yeah, I
You
forgot.
get
I forgot.
you get two. This is not. This is about healing. This is about making
Yes,
change.
yes. And I
Doing the
made
right thing.
change. I made change. I made change.
Well, let's talk
I,
about that.
I made change. I'm doing good and all that. I, I grew.
Yeah.
I grew as a
Oh, you
human
you
being,
you're a
as a
family man
person.
now.
Yes, I'm a family man now. So
Let's talk about
I
that.
grew. I made changes in my life. You
How many
know.
kids you got?
Oh, I got wait. Oh, wait.
Now live with you. I live
Tata.
with you.
Oh, three kids. One 16, one 13. All live with me.
And tell them
And
where
they
they at
doing
right now.
good.
Tell them where they at right now.
Oh no, they back.
Oh, they
July
back.
4th is my birthday. Yeah, July 4th is my birthday.
Tell
So
them where
I'm
they
going
was
to
at.
Great Adventure. Oh, they
Tell
was
them where
in the
they was at.
Bahamas. They was in the Bahamas on a carnival cruise. They did a lot of things. They did
Yeah,
a
and
lot
this
of
is
things.
and this is look coming from the block and then
Yeah,
being able to have your own crib. Now you got your own
yeah,
crib. You got your own house.
yeah, my
You
own
got
house.
your own cars.
Yeah, I got two of them. No, I
Yeah.
got one. I got one car, a truck. My girl got the 750i 2027 BMW. I'm mad at that. I'm
Well,
mad, but
why? Why?
because she won't let me drive it. She,
Okay, buy you one yourself. You got money.
she won't let me. But see, this is how I look at cars. I look at cars and be like, I ask them how much the maintenance gonna be on all
Hmm.
that. If the brakes go out, how much the brakes gonna cost. My girl's paying $900 a tire for her brakes.
Yeah, but that's not going. Brand new. That shit ain't gonna break down for 5 years. You
Yeah,
got
yeah,
5 years
yeah. It's
of wear and
a
tear.
won't.
So
Yeah, wear and tear, and she
or
only
at least
drives it.
three. Yeah, and at
She
least
only
three, and then she
drives it.
only drive to work and back. So it's gonna be 5 or 10 years before anything happens.
Yeah, she only drives it to work and back. That's it.
Yeah,
Work and back.
yeah,
Work and back. So
yeah.
I be going up to her job because she works in Long Island Jewish. I be like, yo, hold my truck and I'll be back. She be like, okay. One time I did it and she was like, no, never again. Never again. I was like,
She's looking at the miles you put on it. That's why.
yeah, yeah. Yo, I took I took it uptown Harlem and all that.
You're
I was
stunting.
like,
You're
yeah.
stunting. Well, it
Yo,
wasn't stunting because it's yours. It's your girl's. It's yours.
yeah. What's mine is hers and was hers is mine.
No,
You know,
what's hers is hers, and what's yours is hers.
yeah, basically, cause she,
Yeah,
she she controls everything.
yeah, that's
She
how it's
can,
supposed to be.
yeah,
That's how
she
it's supposed to
controls
be. I mean, ain't nothing. It's nothing like a relationship
that. That's working. That's
Yeah,
working.
man. Yeah,
Yo,
man. And that's a beautiful thing, man.
I was about to say that it's a beautiful
And
thing.
y'all got y'all kids. Y'all got your kids going to school, doing the right thing. You
Yo,
know, this is
and,
why they're
and,
able to go on the trips.
and two of them are not hers, but she treat them like they hers.
Well, they're yours. If they're yours, they're hers.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And she said, "Yo, I know you messed up, and yo, I'm with you through thick
A-
and thin."
and
I
that's all
said,
you
"Wow,
need. Yeah, that's all
that's
you
all.
need.
That's all.
That's all.
That's all I need."
That's all you need in life, man. You know, you got somebody in your corner.
Yep.
Man, it's nothing like that. You know, I wish I had that, but you know, it's not in the cards for me right now.
You're gonna find somebody like that.
It
You're
doesn't
gonna
even
find.
matter. Look, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, and if it ain't, hey, what is what it is, man. I done had a lot of fun in my life, kid.
Yo, Rich. Yo, Rich. I'm gonna tell you this one time. I never forget when you went to the Bahamas and
Yeah,
you took that girl. You took
yeah.
that girl.
Henrietta,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
first girl
And
I ever
next,
lived with from Brownsville.
yeah, next, and you know something? You the only Harlem nigga that was going out to Brooklyn back then.
I'm the only Harlem nigga that ever was in Brooklyn. I had 4 crews in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
still love
yeah.
me to the day.
Yo, I'm like, yo, everybody's saying Brooklyn is grimy. Nah, Brooklyn is only grimy if you make it grimy.
No,
That's
Brooklyn.
how I look
Look,
at it.
no, Brooklyn was grimy back then, man.
Oh, back then, yes,
You know,
they was going to
I had a crew of motherfucking slime balls.
yo. Brooklyn was yo. It was dirty back then.
Yeah, but they was good niggas.
Brownsville
They
never
loved
around,
me to death. Hmm.
never will. Bed Stuy, do or die, uh, and all that.
Yeah,
But
yeah, but
and what you about to say?
no, but you know, back in them days, you know, it was different. You know, the economy
Yeah,
was different. People,
yeah, yo,
everybody
yeah,
had money. You
yeah,
know,
yeah. Every
it was a whole different world. But see
yeah,
now what we have to do is we have to build what we can now, you know, so that we never have to go through that, you know, prison shit and the stress and the strife. See, once we come together, once we heal and learn the
yo.
lies from the truth
Well,
and come together, there's nothing we can't do. Look at anything that we get into, we dominate.
yeah,
It's a
yeah,
reason because we're the original people.
yo.
And,
We dominate hard, man.
mhm.
But you know something now? You got to teach the youth, cause the
Yeah, no,
youth, they messed
the,
up.
no, what it is they don't have no guidance. They don't even understand there's a
Nah,
God. They
nah.
don't even understand there's a heaven and a hell. They don't understand there's a devil that whispers to your soul and makes you do crazy. Well, he don't make you, but he knows your shortcomings, and you do crazy
Yo,
shit when he.
yeah,
They don't know that hell is 7 times hotter than the sun. You know, and you're gonna be there
yo,
forever.
they don't know that.
You know, and it's
They don't
longer than
know that.
you're alive. You know, you're only gonna be on this earth what 100 years at the most, 100 something years the most. You're gonna be dead for centuries. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
and that's punishment when you don't live right.
Yo, the youth, and we when we was brought up, they didn't have drugs the way they have drugs now.
No,
Because we was
they
brought up, we had game rooms. We
yeah.
we went to, we had game rooms.
Yeah, we had the game
Um,
room right next to my mother's bar.
yeah, the
Yeah,
game room
yeah,
right there, the big.
yeah,
I put,
right next to my mother's bar. And then
um.
Jimmy Boyd, George Benson's manager, Charlie's father, bought the bar from mommy, and that was his game room.
And that was Wally's godfather, I think.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Wally's godfather.
Hmm.
You know, they gave out free franks every Saturday. They had three game, 3 games up in there. a pool table and all that. And the only games we always had to worry about was the ball busters. That was it.
Yeah.
The ball
And you know,
busters.
it's funny, right? You say that because I remember one time it was me and Chickaling. We was in the game room, and Carmencita was in there. So a bunch of them came to the door, and we was like, "Yo, don't let her in. It's just me and him." And Carmencita, I said, "Yo, don't let her in. Don't let him in." She's like, huh? They was like, "Yo," and she let him in. Man, nigga picked up the heaviest pool stick and whacked the shit out of Chickaling.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Then they left. Then we went to my house, and we had all the ammo, and
Oh,
we can't.
your mom's had the Tommy gun up there. Yeah,
Hmm.
the Tommy gun. A lot of people don't know she had the Tommy gun. And the last bar your mom's had was on
The hideaway.
147th Street.
Yeah, the hideaway.
Yep, yep,
Yeah, the hideaway.
that bar right there.
Yeah, but mommy kept pistols in all our bars. All three of them. They
Yo,
always
yeah,
shotguns and pistols behind the bar.
yeah,
You fuck around coming there, you get killed. And mommy kept her pistol in her pocket. And Gray
yeah.
used to have her pistol in her pocket. You know what I mean? But them was good days. Back then there was
Those were
love.
good
It was
days.
it was love in the street. Like you could
It,
go out in the street and play as a kid all night long. You had to worry about nothing crazy going
no,
on.
no, we couldn't play all night long because when the street lights came on, we was upstairs.
Yeah, well, I mean, but when we got older,
Oh
when we
yeah,
got
yeah. When
when
we
we got
got
older,
older,
it was a safe neighborhood. Like
it was
the grown
yo,
ups looked out for us, took us on trips and all kind of
yeah,
stuff.
trips and all that. You know, and want to hear something funny? We didn't need navigation back then
Hell
because
no.
my father used to go to Great Adventure back then, Action Park and all that. I'd be
Yeah.
like, yo,
No, look, we
how
used
they?
to Clarence Beasley used to take us everywhere.
Oh,
And
oh,
look,
oh,
and
oh, oh, yeah.
Clarence Beasley, if he wasn't drunk, he couldn't drive good. When he was drunk, that nigga
Oh,
drive straight as a arrow.
yo,
You know,
Clarence. Yo,
Clarence Beasley.
the day we moved to Jersey, Sean Green father, no, Sean Green and all them beat Clarence Beasley down in front of 557, and my father came outside with the shotgun and was like, "Leave him the fuck alone." They all scattered. They
No,
all
but
scattered.
that was when Clarence Beasley was old. But when he was
Yeah.
young,
Oh.
him
Oh
him and
no no no.
him and Yank and them used to be having shootouts in the block, the country,
Yo
in the
yo not,
country. They had, man, it was crazy. That was
yo
when
nah.
you was a little dude.
Yo, everybody respected Clarence Beasley.
Yeah, I was
Everybody
scared. I was
respect.
scared to death of Clarence Beasley. My mother used to send me to the store. I used to hide like this and run down the other side of the street. I used to, and Clarence was a cool old cat, man. When I got older, man, but I used to be
Yeah.
scared of him. And he had that dog Sydney. He had the meanest
Oh
dog in
oh
the world.
no, that was a pit bull back in the days.
Yeah,
That
Sydney, man.
no
Yeah, man.
Tiger.
No,
Tiger.
not
That was a
Tiger. No, his dog was Sydney that was in the house with him and Miss Ruthie. Tiger was the dog in the basement, him and Princess. They used to
yeah
run the
yeah
block.
yeah. They should run the block hard body. I used to be like,
Yeah,
yo,
two dogs. Ain't no dogs or bicycles coming through on 44th Street.
yeah, yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, we
Oh
had we
man,
it was a beautiful
it was
community
it was
though,
it
man.
was a
It was a
community block. It was a
hmm
community block because in the summer we went to 540, had lunches there,
yeah, in
free
the morning
lunches.
time. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
summer
morning
program.
time,
Yeah.
the summer youth program and all that,
hmm
and then when the summer was over, we'll have a pool, we'll have a pool in the yard. I'm no in the block. We'll have a
Yeah.
big pool and all that stuff, man. We had
And
fun back
that's when Cocky used to live in the block. Well, they
then.
call him Paul on Tim levels, but Paul, yeah. I was cracking up though. You know I was cracking up when he was talking about 26 million, right?
Oh, yes. Yes, he's like, yo, I got 26 million. I'm like, where the 26 million at? Cocky Mo? I'm like,
No,
yo,
no, I mean Cocky family is known for getting money. Don't get it
oh,
fucked up.
oh, oh, Cheese. Cheese
Yeah,
was getting money.
And
Cheese was
Cocky
getting money.
too. And
No,
then
no.
Cocky, no, look, and then Cocky was with me.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I'm saying.
yeah,
Like,
and then
what?
Fonzo.
Yeah, Fonzo always worked. Fonzo's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he always worked.
Yeah, Fonzo and Cheese and the brother
and Jerry,
Anthony.
Anthony the one got killed, the one that cut his head off. But
Yeah,
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 head off.
Jerry, Cat, and then he
Jerry,
had the older sister.
yeah, I forgot her name.
Yeah, I forgot her name
Beverly, I
too.
think. I think
Something
her
like
name
that.
is Beverly.
But yeah,
Yeah,
Cause Cat got the daughter by Maurice.
yeah, Maurice,
Yeah.
Mo,
Yeah,
Mo.
I talked to her. I talked to her when I came home. I was in the halfway house in Jersey. She lived down in Atlanta,
Yo, yo,
and then Maurice moved down there.
yeah,
I
Maurice,
talked to him too.
but Maurice don't mess around no more like that. He don't mess with Kathy no more. And cause Kathy's my peoples. My
Yeah.
when I say my peoples, matter of fact, Rich, you might remember when Kathy came up here one time. She was in a hotel and she called me down there, and I called you, and I was like, "Yo, Kathy, yo, here go Rich." You know, she was
Yeah.
like, "Yo, how you doing? How you doing?" Blah blah blah. Kathy's my every time she come up here, she be like, "Yo, we gonna hang out again?" I be like, "Yes, yes." But see, this is a family orientated show. I will tell you something about Kathy. You know, that's how me
No,
and Kathy became cool.
no, but I get it. But like you said, it's a family orientated show, and you
Yeah.
like to spill the tea all the motherfucking
You
time.
know,
I call you Johnny T instead of Johnny Wawa.
yo, yo, I spill a tea like a mother. You know, but
Yeah.
Charlie he be saying some
But you
irregular
listen,
stuff.
hold up, listen, man. Let me say this right here. It's only through adversity change take place.
Come change.
He hasn't gone through his adversity. He hasn't faced himself. So you have to be
Yeah,
able to face yourself, in order for you to tell the truth. And he know that telling the truth is going to have him in a different light. So he has to, and
yeah,
that's how Charlie. But Charlie is a funny motherfucker, man. Charlie was my
yeah,
best friend for years. Charlie is a funny dude, so it's good that he's on there because he's going to say some funny shit. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yo.
And he always been a comedian. You know what I mean? So
Yo, ever since we was all getting money on that block, Charlie was a comedian. Nobody never
always.
took Charlie serious. Nobody
No,
never
and then
took him
look, and
serious.
then when I was in MDC Brooklyn, I was I was locked up in the same unit with his son by Roz, and I wound up telling him that
Roslyn.
yeah, I wound up telling him that Charlie was his father, and we was on a visit together, and Roslyn jumped up. Oh, Richie, oh my! Yeah, matter of fact, when I got shot, she came to see me here like 3 times when I was in hospital. She come brought
Oh
me food and
wow,
everything.
why
Yeah,
you
she
ain't
came
tell me
to
that?
see
I'd
me.
have stayed. I'd have stayed and looked for her. You know,
Yeah, she
I
came. She
yo,
came. She used to be on my when I used to do the on Facebook. She used to be on there all the time with me. But yeah, she came to
yeah.
the hospital like 3 times and see me when I was in the rehab in man.
Oh man, yo, Roz, my girl. It was
Yeah, man.
Roz. Lizard. That's what I call.
Mhm.
That's what I
I
call
talked to
Sean
him too.
Green.
I talked to him. That's why I talked to him too. He on my. I talked to him.
Yo, he's doing well. He's doing well now.
I
He's
was talking.
doing
I said, "You
well.
still?" I said, "You still with Deborah?" These niggas think
Oh,
he
he used to
confused.
beat the mess out of Deborah.
Yo,
He
that was that. Yo.
that was I think that was his first girl. He used to beat the mess out of Deborah.
Yo, and she loved it. She
Yeah,
loved it.
yeah.
They
Yo,
they was drunk and
drunk.
fighting, and then they go and do they yeah. But yeah, man,
Yo,
we had a hell of a block though, man.
we had a block. We had the greens down the
It
block.
was a community.
Yeah, it was the greens down the block. Um, the greens down the block. All up the block was the clink scales. That's Lisa family. Lisa and Ducky and all of them. That's all down the middle of the block. Me, you, Charles Payne, and all that. And nobody knew.
The Figueroas.
You know, the Jose's.
Up the block is fuck Uptown and all of them, and that building up the block.
You know, and then you had Johnny with the one eye.
Yeah, the Figueroas.
Yeah, Johnny, because his sister's name was Adrian and Lorraine.
And
Adrian,
Kamasita and Sophie and
yeah, yeah,
Dede.
yeah, yeah,
It's Sophie,
and
the
Wally,
the mother. It's Sophie, then Wally, then
yeah,
Johnny, then Adrian, then Lorraine, then Carmen, then Dede, then Carmen Cedar, then and then Junior, fucking Carmelo Junior. It
Yeah,
was
and
it was
then
8 of them.
and then
Cause that's how I
then
said
then
Carmen Cedar opened the door when the nigga hit. Cause you know she was going with homie, and she
oh
was in
wow.
the game room. Remember old
uh
homie with the lump on his back?
yeah, yeah, yo, and then down the block you had Keystone, and you had Daphne, and
And
Daphne.
Junie,
Yeah,
who
cause
was married to Didi, my cousin. That they he a preacher upstate now.
yo, he I see him
Yeah,
on
yeah,
Facebook all the
yeah,
time.
yeah. He a preacher.
I'm like, wow. And
And
Daphne,
Lloyd is married to Angela.
what?
Hmm.
Lloyd that used to work in Pathmark?
Yeah, redhead Lloyd. Yeah, he
Yo,
married to
what?
Angela. Yeah,
And
and then Ra, they little sister.
yeah,
Yo, she is
she's Muslim.
12. No, no, that's Linda. Linda was the Muslim.
Okay.
Rara is the baby one.
Yeah, the baby one.
She's a 12. She is an ugly duckling. She is bad as a mother. Yo, Johnny, on a scale
Yo,
of 1 to 10, she's a 12.
woo wait. I gotta
Yo.
see Rara.
Yeah, bad. Cause when I was living on 157th Street, my super was their father, James, that was his
Yeah.
uncle. That was his uncle. So when my super died, they came and I'm looking at him. He's like, us, Jay, Richie. Oh, and it was Rara. Rara didn't even remember me, but Rara was bad as a. When I tell you,
What? Wow.
Rara became the beautiful swan, man, because she is a funny looking little girl.
Yeah.
But now, hear me, man.
Wow.
Rara is fine as a mother.
I gotta see, cause I be talking to Daphne sometime. Cause Daphne's best friend was Katrina. I don't know what happened to Katrina.
Mm.
She lived in that building, the last building, because it was Daphne and Rita was the best of friends, and they all moved up to the Bronx. Daphne and then Rita just became, Rita just became something out of this world, and she did 18 years and died of cancer.
No, I mean, I talked to her. I talked to her when
Yeah,
and I
when
used to
she
talk to
came on.
Susie. Yeah, I used to talk to Susie too. I talked to Rita. She was driving the bus down in Jacksonville, the bus for
Yeah,
school.
Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah, she was driving the bus in school. And then, like, maybe a couple months later, I heard that she died. And then
Yeah.
Susie just died about 2 or 3 months ago.
How Susie died?
She just died. Like two, and me and her used to talk a lot. When I was in halfway house. But
Susie's the one with all the
the
freckles all
freckles.
on her face.
That was my crush. I was in love with Susie.
No, my crush was Gwen.
No,
Gwen.
I like Susie.
That was
Susie
the
and
baddest
Angela.
one out of all of them.
Susie and Angela. Yeah, Angela. I mean, Gwen is still with LB, the same dude.
Oh, what?
Yeah, they still together.
Wow. And
Hmm.
what about Valerie?
Valerie would Nod. She would the dude
Uh,
Nod from down there. I used to be in contact with her all the time, and then she did something crazy, and then I just stopped talking to him.
man. Yep. Man.
Yeah,
That
but I
and
talked to Poochie. Poochie
yeah,
is
yeah,
who Susie got the daughter by.
yeah. And Lucius got a daughter by Lucius got a daughter by the
Renee,
girl to
the girl
come out of my
Renee. That's
yeah,
skinny. I used to beat up all the time.
come out of my building. Come out of my building. I
Which one is
forgot.
that?
Derek, Cheryl, and all of them. He got a baby by her sister.
The light skinned one?
Yeah, the light skinned one.
Word?
She
She
should be
would
about
never get no
20.
rhythm up. Oh no, no, not something but different then. She only 20.
Yeah,
This girl is my age.
nah, she's about 20.
Of course,
His
Derek
daughter
has the
should be about
dark skinned sister
29.
and the light skinned sister.
Yeah,
Yeah, the light skinned one, the oldest one.
yeah, the oldest one.
Yeah, I liked it her too.
Yep. Ah man, but Poochie's my man.
I talked to
Poochie's
him
my
about 5, 6 months ago. He works he's a cook down in
yeah cook.
Jacksonville.
because
Yeah.
his sister BB is at the courthouse up here.
Oh, word?
She
What she
she's
do?
at she's a stenographer or something like that.
Oh, okay.
BB,
Yeah, cause
the
she
same.
lived around the corner from Tone when Tone lived in
Yeah,
Queens.
Queen. Yeah. Because I said, yo, how Poochie doing? She's like, oh, he doing good. Because the last time I seen Pooch was smoking 100,000 miles per hour,
Yeah,
living on
he
the
told me about that. Yeah, he told me about that. Him and Lucius. Him and
yo
Lucius. That's why they moved back down to
Florida,
Jacksonville. Yeah, that's
Florida.
where they came from. They came from Jacksonville originally, and then they
Yeah,
moved back.
and
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 there's
and
another family you missed that was in 560.
what family's that?
Couple families. You have Robbie and Randy that lived down in the basement, and
Okay,
then you had Ruben and Randy and all them that lived up on the six. It was like six of them with Mike and the daughter, the sisters. And remember when Ruben slammed Randy and stomped his head in dog piss in front of 560.
no, I
You
don't
you
remember
you
that.
was too young. You was too young. You was too young.
I
Yeah,
know Kumo
man.
Kumo D
Kumo
lived on the
Kumo
sixth floor.
Kumo yeah, Kumo D lived there, and Spoonie G lived in my building on the fifth floor.
Yo, Spoonie, Spoonie. There's
The
a
same
dude on it.
Spoonie G. I know. I seen it. He say he's
Yo,
Spoonie G.
I'm like, yo, who the hell is this?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
say Spoonie G.
That's why Spoonie G came on there with Grandmaster Caz and them and saying, "Yeah,
Yeah, and say,
I'm
yo,
the
I'm the
real
real.
Spoonie."
And I know
Yeah,
Spoonie G. I know him.
yeah.
Yo, I used to
Spoonie.
always,
Hey, look, Spoonie G owed my mother money right there. Before my mom died, she said that nigga owed me $40.
yo, Spoonie G used to wait for me to come out to the house because you had the room. Soon as you come inside, your room was
Mhm,
right there. The first room right there. We didn't have to
mhm.
go too far. Only time we went too far was when I walked all the way up to the when we first started out. When I walked all the way up to the front and seen that pig ear on the table, I'm like, yo, that's a pig ear. You like, nah, I'm bagging up. I'm like, oh, Spoonie G used to wait for me in the hallway. He used to
Mhm.
wait for
Yeah,
that was
he
my
lived in the
first
fifth
and
floor,
only cell. Yep,
apartment
my first.
51. Yeah,
Yep.
apartment 51. And then he lived down in 560 with whatchamacallit?
Who's that?
That girl on the first floor, you forgot? With the big butt, Vic's baby mother?
Oh, yo. I
Well,
because
her
when I was
daughter, the Vic's daughter is doing good. She worked for Transit. She bad as shit.
yo,
I used to be in contact with her when I was in halfway house in Jersey.
yo, yo,
She live up in the Bronx.
Webster, Washington Projects. Her and her mom's up in there. Because when I was messing with Crusader Rob up in the Bronx, this is 9-3. Yeah, 9-3 or 9-2. We had all that food all up there. It was called
Uh-huh.
Eternity. So we killing it. She walked by the park. She like, Johnny? I'm like, oh, how you doing? Mary, that's her name. Mary or something like that. So
No,
I'm hugging her. I'm like,
Mary was Vic's sister. Her name was something else. I can't. It's gonna come
I,
to
I,
me.
I forgot her name, but she had the big ass, the
Crazy,
wide
but
top.
don't. And look, her daughter got one now. Her daughter,
Yeah,
man, Vic's
yo,
daughter.
check this out.
Remember, her daughter used to
Yo,
be bad, mean, and bad. Now
yeah. So
she's nice.
so I'm talking to her. She like, yo, I live right here. Rob like, yo, who that? I'm like, nah, I'll be back, Rob. I went upstairs. I I talked to you on your regular line, yo. Mother and daughter. I'm like, yo, I forgot her name. She lived
Yeah.
soon as you come. She lived up under the stairs. Up under the stairs. The first apartment by the stairs. Because
Hmm.
560 elevator never worked. It
Yeah,
never
yeah.
worked. It probably worked.
That was apartment 4 because I lived in apartment 34 with my aunt in 560. That was
Yo,
apartment
because
4. The first
yeah,
one when
yo,
you come right under the stairs with a mailbox back.
yeah, right
And
with
then
the
you go
mailbox.
straight, yeah, and go right up the stairs, the third floor. I live right there with my aunt.
Oh, yo, I forgot. Oh my God.
Yeah, you remember I used to stay over there all the time. My aunt and my cousin, her son. We used to have seizures all the time. Willie
I
Law.
don't I don't remember that. I
Yeah,
remember
you was too young.
Henry. Henry lived in your building on the first floor. The one
Yeah,
that crashed his mother car.
yeah.
Crashed his mother car, went down south because his mother died. But you but
Mm-hmm.
you know but you know something? Yodi had a baby by him. Y- Yolanda Clinkscales had a baby by him.
Yeah, cause she down south with bamboo now. That's my bro. I talked to him all. They got a nice house down there.
What, Bamboo from 540?
No, bamboo from Brooklyn used to work in mommy's bar.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, no, that's
Yeah, that's
Bombino. That's
no Bombino
Bombino.
is Bombino is in 540.
Yeah, 540. Yeah, because
Yeah,
Bombino had
bamboo is from Brooklyn. He's from Brownsville.
because because he had two sisters. They used to always one of them used to go with the dude
JB.
lived on the get on the second floor of
You talking about
560.
grandma? You talking about grandma
Yeah, grandma.
and Tina?
Yeah.
Tina on my Facebook.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Grandma
'cause
and Tina.
JB used to mess with grandma.
You
I
know,
think he
I
still
was
do fuck with grandma.
um uh, uh, uh
Jarvis.
that's that's yo.
No,
I
they've
don't
been together
understand,
they went together for years though.
but I don't understand how J Jarvis don't. Any woman you messing with supposed to have get you some teeth. Get you some teeth.
Man,
Why
that
you don't?
nigga
What?
he got motherfucking he on welfare. He could have got his own teeth.
But why you not? He's not. He's not.
Motherfuckers don't look. Why motherfuckers don't have their own crib?
Yeah. Yes.
Look,
That's true.
I've been in jail. I went to jail 28 years,
And you got
and
your own
and
crib.
and I got my own crib. And every time
Okay.
I came home from prison, I got my own crib.
And
And before I
and
left and before I went to jail, I had my own crib from
oh,
18,
you
19
had
years old.
yo, you was up on
Joined
Heath
up at
Avenue.
Kingsbridge. No, on
Yeah,
Kingsbridge, right around the corner from Heath.
yeah, yeah,
It was
right on the Kingsbridge.
right around the corner from Monty Chow and them old
Mighty,
spots.
yeah,
Yeah,
Mighty Child spot. Mighty
yeah.
Child. That's when I drove Case Maxima up there. Chick was like, "Yo, come me upstairs." I went upstairs. I'm sitting down. How people back in days had blankets all on the couch and all that. You know,
Hmm.
blankets and sheets all on the couch. I'm sitting
Uh,
down. You know, chick like, get up. I'm like, what? He moved a blanket back. It was about 200 keys I was sitting on. It was shaped like a chair. It was
uh,
shaped like a chair. I'm like,
yeah,
oh, I ain't know that chick.
yeah.
Chick was taking
Marty
pie up
had it.
there.
Yeah, Marty
Mighty,
had it.
mighty chef.
He in jail in San Domingo, but
Yeah, no,
he
no,
in
no.
there having his way.
Yeah, yo, no, yeah, Dominican Republic, something like that. Cause Chicken
Yeah,
Lady saying, yo, I'm down here with Mighty Chow, Blackie,
yeah, all of them.
Chickadine.
I was talking to all of them. I got all their number on my phone. I got all their
I'm like,
numbers.
I'm like, Blackie, Mary now, baby father. He like
Yeah,
Blackie down here.
yeah. I talked to
I'm
all
like,
of them.
I'm like,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
I remember when you burnt Blackie clutch out on 148th Street in Amsterdam. No, 147th Street by Jerry's Den. By Jerry's Den. That's when Rich Porter just came home. Cause Bracy was up there talking to me. Yep.
Yeah,
Ah man. We had, and the only thing that's still there to this day is Village Fried Chicken on
yeah.
146th Street.
That wasn't that. I think that was that a Sherman's or some shit back. No, that was
No,
Sherman's up.
no.
No, what was
Sherman's
that?
on 151st Street.
Yeah, no, what was
151st
something?
Street.
It was yeah. It was something else there though back
No, no.
when we
Village
was young.
Fried Chicken been there since '84. Cause my uncle used to be right
Okay.
there with a fish truck, selling fish all out there.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Ah man, Village Fried Chicken. Right across the
Hmm.
street was Shake the Gate, and Pierce 153.
Yeah.
Ah man, those are the days, man. Those are the
Yeah.
days you come outside, be broke, go back in the house. that same day with $1,900 in your pocket. Be
Oh no,
like,
we
yo,
shit, man. Hey, look, we used to come out the house looking to get some money for a trade bag and go back
yeah,
speed.
$3, $3,
Yeah.
$3. First I got with one arm case, one arm case. I was taking his money. Then I got with you when Case started when Case didn't have no money, when Sean Green body slammed him in the goddamn
Yeah, I was in
game
there.
room.
I was in there and his leg came off. Yo, so I didn't
Yeah,
know I didn't know he
yeah,
had one leg. I just thought it was his arm.
yeah.
But this nigga do wheelies on the bike, everything. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
when
yo,
I got
what?
scared. When Sean slammed his leg, I got scared, man. I was like, oh
Yo,
shit, I was trying to get the
his
fuck out of
leg
there.
popped off. I
Yeah,
been knew he
man.
had a false leg.
No, I didn't know
I
that.
been I been knew.
I never
Yeah,
knew
cause
that.
cause he got electrocuted. Cause he was telling me, he was like, yeah, Johnny, I got electrocuted. Cause we went to the bank one day. He was like, yo, Johnny, yo, you gonna be my little lieutenant? I'm like, okay, Case, okay. He like, yo, hold this 15,000. I'm like, okay, Case. I never had 15,000. I'm like, okay. Every time we went to Burger King right there around the corner. He was like, yo, I touched the pole. My leg got burnt up and my arm got burnt up. So I was like, oh wow, I felt sympathy for the dude, But
Hmm.
then when he stopped, he sold his car to Spanish Jose. I was like, yo, this nigga fucking up. Yo, he don't got no more money. So I started hanging with Sean. I was like, yo, fuck him. Next thing you know, him and Sean got in a beef. Sean slammed him. When his leg popped off, I was like, yo! And he put his leg back on. I was like,
Yo, that was
wow.
crazy.
And Sean looked like, oh shit, Sean must
Yeah,
have thought,
I got scared. I got scared. I ain't gonna lie to
because
you. I got scared.
that game room had a upstairs attic that you could go up upstairs. And Charlie was in charge of that shit. I'll never forget, man. We had so much fun back then. We had
Hmm.
fun. And
Yeah.
these young kids quick to pull out a gun. We fought people, and then after that, you call it a day. You called
Yeah.
it a day.
No,
Yep, I
but see,
remember.
the whole thing is right. You know, they're gonna have to go through their adversities,
Yeah,
and change their lives too. Like everybody had to go through. Like, you know, when I went away, everybody was still in the street. You know what I mean? So I was going most of the time. Everybody was there. When y'all went to jail, I was on the street. You know, but that's how life is. Hold up, hold up. Yeah, crazy ass Johnny Wawa. He always want to talk about that crazy stuff. I have to always get him and bring him back. This is a healing program. This ain't about, but sometimes I let him get his thing off, and vent, you know, because he's definitely gonna spill that tea. But it's only through adversity change takes place, and uh, I thank him. He brings some fun to my program. Sometimes it's not always about being so serious. Sometimes it's about doing the right thing for the right reasons and just having a little bit of fun. You know, and like I say, everything happens for a reason. You know, it's only through adversity comes change, and understand that. We all have to go through our adversities, whether you like it or not. But it's how you deal with them is what's most important. And like I said, this program is to help you heal, so you can eliminate all of the crazy stuff that's going on in your life and do the right thing and start living right. That's what it's about. It's only through your adversity change will take place. And then until you understand that, nothing's going to change. And if nothing changes, nothing changes. But I'm going to end it for the night. That was a good show. Uh, I'll be back tomorrow to finish up with the other thing, or unless something else come up, it is what it is. But we're gonna be here every night doing this, and I didn't think I was gonna make the night because I had went all the way up to Harlem to get me some halal meats. I want to start eating halal foods, and I didn't think I was gonna make it back in time, but alhamdulillah. So you guys have a blessed night, and know that if nobody told you they love you today, I'm telling you. And y'all have a good one. Get your spirit right with the Most High. Tac man out. Peace.